Welcome to our video. We're going to have a look at the Pivothead sunglasses. We're going to do a quick review and show you some of the features on it. We're also going to tell you about our opinion and how we found these glasses. We're going to go through and basically give you a more accurate review than what's been out there, and compare them against some cheaper glasses that also are out there, and comparing the price and the quality. Well, we believe Pivothead is a little bit more overpriced and not as good as the Chinese glasses in some ways, but much better. Welcome to the review on Pivothead. I think they're Durango or something like that. Basically, all the reviews I've seen so far haven't been fair and accurate to this product. So we've decided to make a fair and accurate review of this product and even compare it against another product out there on the market. Of course, there's the pros and cons of each product, but this particular product here, after watching a few reviews of people shooting at the lenses with BB guns and also some other inside and outside tests as well, I was reasonably impressed and confident when I purchased this product. Sadly, to be quite honest, it wasn't my best investment. So I'm going to take you through and just show you some of the pros and cons of it, so that way you can make a fair judgment whether or not you wish to purchase yourself a pair. This particular pair right here cost me about $300 to my door. After speaking with tech support and things like that, they actually wanted me to post it back to them. Being an international buyer, after a while it just becomes not worth it. So basically, giving you a fair and accurate review of the product might help you make the decision whether or not you wish to purchase them. So $300, which was spent on this pair right here. They are quite nice. I'll take you through. You can see the lens at the front. Okay, you open them up. They're not too bulky. That's what attracted me to them. The width of where the memory card and all the rest is stored is quite thin. The controls are quite easy. You've got your video here, or if you hold it down 3 seconds you go into a lower resolution. You got your images at the back. You push it once, you get 3 or 4 shots. You hold it longer, you get a time lapse, all adjustable via the software. The software was okay. It didn't really solve all the bugs that the camera had. The camera I would compare to a camera of, you know, something back in '96 or 2000, because back then you had problems with drivers and issues and bugs in the camera and things like that. These days it's completely unacceptable. Bugs in a camera, you don't even get that from a $50 camera you buy off the shelf at Kmart. So to have bugs in a camera, an expensive camera of, you know, when you're paying money, is kind of unacceptable. To have the software not be able to clear the bugs or be able to rectify the problem once and for all is also another problem. The software was good, it did work. You can also have airdrop and things like that, which I didn't purchase and test out, but those features are available as well. They are good features, but once again, the bugs just outweigh all the other features. Now I'll quickly take you for a look around. Of course, you've got your sticker there, your logo, made in China, all the rest. Underneath you've got some air vents. Here's where you'd plug in and recharge. The little plastic thing is okay. I don't know how long that would last, but depends on how much you use them. So that's how you recharge. Here you've also got the power button. You simply just turn it on and away you go. Now on the side you've got some little bit of rubber. They're quite hard plastic. The lenses are replaceable, so you can get ones that go dark as the light and different colors and things, which I found was, you know, quite good for when you're investing in a camera. You want it to have options so that, you know, you can use it for different purposes and you get the most out of it. It's also got little rubber bits here, which is quite good. So overall looks, I would give them a good 9 or a 10. And as far as the product, well, I'd be probably down to about a 3 or a 4, and I'll take you through and I'll show you why. We'll show you the quality and all the rest, which wasn't too bad, but the bugs are the problem that really got me. Now I'll just compare it against another product here that I've purchased. Now this product here was $14 off eBay. Once again, being a Mac user, a few small problems just getting it to work, nothing major. One thing I never had to do with this product is I never had to format it at all. The next option it also gave me was the SD card was removable. If you can see that little slot right about there, probably not, but that was removable, so that was an added bonus. The plastic is cheap and nasty, that's fine. It's all made in China, that's fine. The buttons on the side here, they were quite usable. I found them okay. The little LEDs, there is a little LED that actually goes on inside there as well. I found that quite okay as well. You can look on the corner of your eye and see that it's recording. Very similar features as far as being able to activate it and record compared to the Pivothead. So as far as that, they were pretty much matched. You've got a little LCD on this one, just 3 little dots in there. I'll show you a better shot of that later. So as far as that goes, they were actually matched. As far as the discreteness of them, as you can see, you can barely see it's the middle dot right there, barely see it at all. With this one here, you can clearly see it. So as you're walking around, you know, you can actually see this big 8mm camera hole at the front. So this one beats that one as far as being covert, if that's what the type of glasses you're after. The sides as well aren't as nicely formed as the Pivothead ones. Well, Pivothead are meant to be such a superior product considering the price and all the rest, but I'm just showing you this one in comparison, $14 and $300, what the difference is. So this had 1 or 2 benefits better than this. As far as quality, of course, the Pivothead shoot in much higher quality than the cheap ones. As far as stability, the Pivotheads win hands down. On stability, I would give them probably about an 8 or a 9 out of 10. These ones here I'd rate at about a 1 or a 2. They were terrible. As far as vision as well, if you're looking at your screen now, when you're looking through these and you're trying to record, with these ones here you'd need to bring your shot a little bit further up, so you would be shooting about here. With these ones here you would need to be shooting even higher up and also to the left. It seemed like it was coming in from left and towards the right. So as far as centered image, they were absolute rubbish. These ones were a lot better as far as capturing what you want. They have no display screen, so you basically just shoot it, get home and find out how well you did. So it is important to know that A, you're recording, and B, you're capturing it, and C, that you're actually pointing the camera in the right place. These were a little bit better at that than compared with this. Both sets I found to be unreliable. 1 or 2 videos on these and then I went to use them, and of course they weren't operational. I don't know what was wrong with them, but they just paused up, couldn't actually record when I wanted to record. That's annoying, because if you go to a concert or an action football match and you want to record that interesting little scene right there, these ones here might leave you stranded, and once again these ones here also might leave you stranded as well. Both have done that to me, and I'll demonstrate that later on. Okay, so as far as buttons and all the rest, yeah, they're not too bad. Buttons, once again, not too bad. Some of the pros of these ones are they are easy to use with the buttons on the side. Simply flick them over, turn them on just by pushing that there. You get a little indicator over this side here, it's blue, and now they're actually activated. Go to record, you simply push it down, and as you can see, it's not recording. Try an image, it's not recording, it's not taking images either. That was one of the bugs I found with this particular pair. Oh, and to turn them off in this particular scenario, you have to do a hard reset. Hold the power down. So this pair here has just been cleaned out, plugged in, checked and everything, and done for this video. Stock standard, ready to record, you could say. You take these out, put them on your head, turn them on, and of course they're not going to work. Now to make this pair work, what you actually have to do is turn it on and push it real quick. You've got about 2 seconds and now it's actually recording. When you're finished, turn them off. So that glitch and that bug right there can save you a lot of trouble. Once you know it's there, you can work around it, but on a $300 pair of glasses, that's appalling, absolutely appalling. So there's nothing you can do about that. Also, this particular set here I've had to format maybe 3 or 4 times in the support section. It tells you to go onto a PC and format it. Unfortunately, I didn't have a PC. I had to borrow a friend's one to actually format it. That was a little bit annoying as well. You can format in Windows, sorry, on an Apple PC. You can do it. It's a little bit different. They have no support for that. I found nothing like that. You have to actually Google and work out how to format on an Apple. So as far as being ready for the shot and you know, having your camera going and just hitting the button, look, it's not going to happen. Not with these ones, which is pretty appalling, I think. Okay, so I'll take you through just a few pros and cons. Okay, so usability with the button systems, they're in a good space. Yes, they are there and they are good buttons. They're rubber coated and all the rest, yes, but yeah, the bug really lets it down. They look good. The profile of the glasses do look good, and they're not too fat on the arms. I found that a lot better than these ones here, which have these chunky bubbles, and they look a bit nerdish from the front there as well. So that's another advantage. These ones here, they all advertise HD and rubbish like that. Don't believe them, they're not. These ones here are actually shooting in HD and much better quality. I think it's 8 megapixels or so, which is quite good. The storage on these ones is better because I can put an SD card in it. This one I have no way of removing any SD card or anything, so I didn't like that function, because if you want to remove the card, plug it into an external device to watch it or see what you've recorded, especially when you're on the field, you can do that with these ones, but you can't do it with this more expensive pair. So that's something I think they definitely need to improve. The difference on the lenses too, these are proper sunglass lenses and this is just cheap crappy plastic. So once again, these ones win hands down in that regard. Replaceable lenses too, so that's quite good, as were these. For $14 you break them, you just throw them out. These ones I would use to protect my eyes. These ones I wouldn't trust at all, not even as safety glasses. Okay, so there's some of the bad things about this Pivothead one here is the pausing up. I've had it pause on me a few times, a couple of times when I needed them and they weren't there. I couldn't get them working without needing to find a PC, format it and check the settings. So that was quite bad. Unreliable, that was another reason. I mean, you only get one shot at it most of the time, especially when you're talking an action shot, and if they're unreliable, they're unreliable. No SD card, we spoke about that. The price, well, $300 is pretty up there. I bought a digital SLR camera, let's say a Canon. I think they go for... I purchased a Canon SLR camera, $600, and yes, the features just blow me away, the quality blows me away. For $300, nowhere near even half the features, the quality or anything. It's understandable, they're just meant to be a still camera and this and that, but there's definitely the bugs and things, the reliability. It's definitely the quality of the camera reminds me of something from 1996 or 98, just with the bugs. The actual image is quite good, like the quality of the image, but it's the firmware and the makeup and the what's inside that really lets it down. Okay, the cover. I watched the review and they showed me this great hard cover the other people were getting with their Pivotheads. I got mine in this little flimsy bag. The $14 camera came with a nice hard strong cover, which you can even belt mount, so I was a bit disappointed there as well. The tech support was okay. They did reply. The only problem is, but to get any to get your glasses serviced or whatever they're willing to do, you have to send it back, and that's more money out of my pocket, which I wasn't really prepared to do. The pros of the cheap ones, of course, is the price, the usability. They are usable, and the camera's more discreet. Of course, the quality is hopeless. There's no SD, and they're also unreliable. So it's much of a muchness. After watching many reviews, I came up with purchasing these products because they seem to be more well known and more well used, but I couldn't find an accurate review to reflect my opinion of it, especially after purchasing one. So at least now you have a more accurate opinion of them, and if you purchase them, good luck, be aware of the bugs, and yeah, happy shooting. I'll show a few different images and things, and a short little clip of it pausing up in a different fashion, and that will also help you make your decision. Okay, thanks for watching.